Hey guys, what is up? Andrew coming at you, and in this one, we're going to talk about customer service in the United States versus customer service in Sweden, and pretty much all of the EU that I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't been to every single country, but I think I've been to like 12 to 15 countries in Europe. I have to like go back and think, which I'm not going to do right now. Just got back from the gym, feeling really good. Hope everybody's having a great time. And that's going to be that I think that in this competition here, the United States takes the cake. I just don't think you could compete with U.S. service. I have never been somewhere where the customer is always right and the satisfaction of the customer is of the highest standard. That doesn't mean that someone's not going to be mean behind your back. Like they might not be happy with you behind your back, but in person, they are going to treat you so well. I'm talking nothing just compares to the service that you get in a restaurant and the service you get like a restaurant, a bar, or just overall customer service. People, you feel that they're going out of their way to help you. That was one of the hardest culture shocks I went to moving to Europe, is that I just didn't feel that the service was on par. That you sit down, you wait a lot, and I think it has something to do with, in the U.S. you are working for your tips, and you want people to come into the restaurant and out as soon as possible if they're not buying stuff. So you go, you take care of them. You're always going back to see if they can use something. I know it's a cultural thing where I think in Sweden people don't want to be bothered as much, but I still kind of wanted to go into it because I thought it was interesting, and I hope that you find this interesting. I thought it was kind of interesting as well. So that's pretty much. But I'll tell you a story. When I was in college, and this is before like I had a smartphone, I had this phone. It was like called a Boulder or something, and it was supposed to be the indestructible phone. You could drop it and everything else. And one day I dropped it, and it just broke. Apparently, the battery part on the back of the phone that locked it, kept it in place, was built out of plastic, which was just weird. And I was upset that this was marketed as an indestructible phone, or a phone that wouldn't break that easily. And I contacted my phone company, which wanted me to contact the maker of the phone. And I talked to the phone company and said, look, I really think this is unfair. I have cell phone service with you. It's not my fault that the phone was broken, because this is supposed to be an indestructible phone. It's supposed to take a drop of this size, and it wasn't marketed to me in the right way. And what I basically said to the phone company was, you can choose to not give me a new phone, but if you do that, I will change my phone service and go somewhere else and talk to my family and have them change it. Now that might sound ice cold, but the point was I really believed that it was the company's job to take care of me, because I saw that the new design had come out about 6 months later where they fixed that problem with the phone. So it was almost like I was sold a product that wasn't what it was said it was supposed to be. The new one was fixed it. So they ended up sending me the new product instead, and I stayed with the company. So that'll just give you an example of kind of how American service works. That doesn't mean that like you need to complain all the time. I'm not saying that, but it is important to, if you're happy, you give them a great review, and if you're not, you let them know it. And that's just something that you can't compare to in any other country. We have the customers always right. You're so well taken care of at a restaurant, and just the standards are really high for customer service. I mean, you call someone on the phone and you need help. It doesn't mean that every time I'm having the most pleasant experience, having to deal with somebody. But for the most part, I've really had a great time. I just don't see that as much in Europe. But that comes back to maybe it has something to do with our culture. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it was interesting. If you liked this one, give me a like, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, these are always just my opinions and my experiences. And each country is going to be good at, maybe better at something than the other country. And that's what makes us different and unique. And just because some things might be better doesn't mean like, oh, everything's the best. I just like to see things from different perspectives. And I think I have a fresh new take since I'm back in America now after a year being gone, and I've been overseas for 5 years. So it's interesting to kind of have this perspective. And I wanted to share it with all of you. And I just want to, again, thank everybody for the support. This has been awesome. I'm really happy having this channel. It's been fantastic. So thanks, guys. Take care.